Welcome to this transformative self-coaching program designed to help you integrate old pattern and beliefs to build a healthier, happier, and more prosperous life in the new year. This is an emotional EMDR mini course whose goal is to guide you through a process of understanding, reframing, and building resilience to this pattern or belief. How it works. In step 1, we evoke the distressful emotional state of the belief or pattern. Note: this can be emotionally triggering. In step 2, we offer ourselves loving, compassionate self-acceptance for this state and beliefs. We then reframe the belief, pattern or state with new positive suggestions to the mind. We then bridge the mind into the new, more positive reality. We finally express gratitude for the new positive reality, assuming it is accepted. To use this program, keep your attention on how you feel, and follow the movements of the ball or pattern on the screen with your eyes while the audio plays. If your mind starts to wander, gently redirect your focus back to the moving ball or pattern. Optionally, or if you are not able to use a video screen, you can also use EFT. Tapping on one or more points. Section 1. Unpacking emotional experiences. We begin with a setup of the issue. Even though I struggle with this pattern, I choose to still deeply love, honor and accept myself, and I am open to a more empowering state of being. Take a deep breath. I feel overwhelmed by the challenges I faced last year. I doubt my ability to improve my situation in this new year. I feel stuck in a cycle of negative outcomes. I am afraid of experiencing another difficult year. I believe I am not good enough to achieve my goals. I feel disconnected from my aspirations and dreams. I am worried about failing in my career and personal life. I feel powerless to change my financial situation. I am haunted by past failures and mistakes. I feel unworthy of love and happiness. I am anxious about facing new challenges. I feel isolated and unsupported in my endeavors. I am skeptical about my intellectual and spiritual growth. I fear I will never reach my full potential. I struggle with self-doubt and lack of confidence. I feel burdened by family expectations and pressures. I am overwhelmed by the complexity of balancing life's demands. I feel trapped by my current circumstances. I am pessimistic about finding joy and fulfillment. I feel incompetent in managing my emotions and stress. I am hesitant to take risks or try new things. I feel disconnected from my true self and purpose. I am resentful of others' successes and happiness. I feel helpless in improving my social relationships. I am plagued by feelings of guilt and regret. I feel like I am constantly falling behind others. I am afraid of making the wrong decisions. I feel unappreciated and undervalued in my efforts. I am unsure how to find peace and contentment. I feel incapable of expressing my true feelings and needs. I am burdened by financial stress and instability. I feel lost in determining my life's direction. I am afraid of repeating past mistakes. I feel disconnected from any sense of spiritual guidance. I am overwhelmed by the thought of making significant life changes. Section 2. Feel into this balanced, compassionate perspective from your inner coach. Maintain your attention on the EMDR screen, following the movements of the shape or pattern with your eyes. I warmly acknowledge my feelings of being overwhelmed by last year's challenges. I gently accept my doubts about improving my situation in the new year. I compassionately recognize my feeling of being stuck in negative cycles. I tenderly embrace my fear of another difficult year. I kindly accept my belief of not being good enough for my goals. I lovingly acknowledge feeling disconnected from my aspirations. I empathize with my worries about failing in career and personal life. I hold space for my feeling of powerlessness in changing my financial situation. I gently understand my haunting past failures and mistakes. I lovingly accept feeling unworthy of love and happiness. I acknowledge my anxiety about facing new challenges with kindness. I embrace my feelings of isolation and lack of support. I understand my skepticism about intellectual and spiritual growth. I accept my fear of not reaching my full potential with compassion. I empathize with my struggles with self-doubt and lack of confidence. I acknowledge the burden of family expectations and pressures. I hold space for my overwhelm in balancing life's demands. I tenderly accept feeling trapped by my circumstances. I understand my pessimism about finding joy and fulfillment. I compassionately recognize my incompetence in managing emotions. I embrace my hesitation to take risks or try new things. I accept feeling disconnected from my true self and purpose. I understand my resentment towards others' successes. I empathize with my struggle in improving social relationships. I hold space for my feelings of guilt and regret. I acknowledge feeling like I am falling behind others. I accept my fear of making wrong decisions. I lovingly understand feeling unappreciated in my efforts. I hold space for my uncertainty in finding peace. I accept my incapability to express true feelings and needs. I understand my burden of financial stress. I compassionately acknowledge feeling lost in life's direction. I embrace my fear of repeating past mistakes. I tenderly acknowledge feeling disconnected from spiritual guidance. I accept my overwhelm at the thought of making life changes. Section 3. Visualizing positive change. Take a deep breath. I am choosing now to see the challenges of last year as growth opportunities for the new year. I am open to the possibility of turning my doubts into strengths this year. I can start to break the cycle of negativity and embrace positive outcomes. I am willing to explore ways to make this year better than the last. I am capable of achieving my goals and proving my worth. I embrace the idea of reconnecting with my aspirations and dreams. I am ready to overcome my career and personal life challenges. I am open to discovering new paths to financial stability and growth. I am choosing to learn from past failures and move forward. I am willing to see myself as deserving of love and happiness. I am ready to face new challenges with courage and optimism. I am open to building supportive and fulfilling relationships. I am shifting towards a positive outlook on my intellectual and spiritual journey. I am capable of reaching my full potential with determination. I am choosing to build confidence and trust in myself. I am embracing the opportunity to balance family expectations with personal needs. I am open to finding harmony in life's complexities. I am ready to break free from my current limitations. I am choosing to focus on moments of joy and fulfillment. I am open to learning effective ways to manage my emotions. I am willing to take calculated risks for growth and change. I am reconnecting with my true self and life's purpose. I am choosing to celebrate others' successes while pursuing my own. I am open to nurturing healthier social connections. I am ready to release guilt and embrace forgiveness. I am embracing my journey without comparing myself to others. I am choosing to make confident and informed decisions. I am acknowledging my value and contributions. I am open to pathways that lead to peace and contentment. I am ready to express my feelings and advocate for my needs. I am choosing to create a stable and prosperous financial future. I am open to exploring my life's direction with clarity. I am willing to learn from the past without fear of repetition. I am connecting with spiritual guidance for inner peace. I am ready to embrace significant life changes for a better future. Section 4. Bridging the two worlds from emotion to aspiration. Remember to maintain your focus on the EMDR screen, following the movements of the shape or pattern with your eyes. Even though I feel overwhelmed by the challenges I faced last year, I warmly acknowledge these feelings and am choosing now to see them as growth opportunities for this new year. Although I doubt my ability to improve my situation this new year, I gently accept these doubts and am open to the possibility of turning them into strengths this year. Despite feeling stuck in a cycle of negative outcomes, I compassionately recognize this feeling and can start to break the cycle and embrace positive outcomes. Even as I am afraid of experiencing another difficult year, I tenderly embrace this fear and am willing to explore ways to make this year better than the last. While I believe I am not good enough to achieve my goals, I kindly accept this belief and am capable of achieving my goals and proving my worth. Though I feel disconnected from my aspirations and dreams, I lovingly acknowledge this disconnection and embrace the idea of reconnecting with them. Even though I am worried about failing in my career and personal life, I empathize with these worries and am ready to overcome these challenges. While feeling powerless to change my financial situation, I hold space for this feeling and am open to discovering new paths to financial stability and growth. Though haunted by past failures and mistakes, I gently understand these experiences and am choosing to learn from them and move forward. Despite feeling unworthy of love and happiness, I lovingly accept this feeling and am willing to see myself as deserving of love and happiness. Even as I am anxious about facing new challenges, I acknowledge this anxiety with kindness and am ready to face new challenges with courage and optimism. Though I feel isolated and unsupported in my endeavors, I embrace these feelings and am open to building supportive and fulfilling relationships. While I am skeptical about my intellectual and spiritual growth, I understand this skepticism and am shifting towards a positive outlook on my journey. Even though I fear I will never reach my full potential, I accept this fear with compassion and am capable of reaching my full potential with determination. Despite struggling with self-doubt and lack of confidence, I empathize with these struggles and am choosing to build confidence and trust in myself. Though I feel burdened by family expectations and pressures, I acknowledge these burdens and am embracing the opportunity to balance them with personal needs. While feeling overwhelmed by the complexity of balancing life's demands, I hold space for this overwhelm and am open to finding harmony in life's complexities. Even though I feel trapped by my current circumstances, I tenderly accept this feeling and am ready to break free from my limitations. While I am pessimistic about finding joy and fulfillment, I understand this pessimism and am choosing to focus on moments of joy and fulfillment. Though I feel incompetent in managing my emotions and stress, I compassionately recognize this incompetence and am open to learning effective ways to manage my emotions. Even as I am hesitant to take risks or try new things, I embrace this hesitation and am willing to take calculated risks for growth and change. Though I feel disconnected from my true self and purpose, I accept this disconnection and am reconnecting with my true self and life's purpose. While I am resentful of others' successes and happiness, I understand this resentment and am choosing to celebrate others' successes while pursuing my own. Though I feel helpless in improving my social relationships, I empathize with this struggle and am open to nurturing healthier social connections. Even though I am plagued by feelings of guilt and regret, I hold space for these feelings and am ready to release guilt and embrace forgiveness. While feeling like I am constantly falling behind others, I acknowledge this feeling and am embracing my journey without comparing myself to others. Even as I am afraid of making the wrong decisions, I accept this fear and am choosing to make confident and informed decisions. Though I feel unappreciated and undervalued in my efforts, I lovingly understand these feelings and am acknowledging my value and contributions. While I am unsure how to find peace and contentment, I hold space for this uncertainty and am open to pathways that lead to peace and contentment. Even though I feel incapable of expressing my true feelings and needs, I accept this incapability and am ready to express my feelings and advocate for my needs. Though I am burdened by financial stress and instability, I understand this burden and am choosing to create a stable and prosperous financial future. While I feel lost in determining my life's direction, I compassionately acknowledge this feeling and am open to exploring my life's direction with clarity. Even as I am afraid of repeating past mistakes, I embrace this fear and am willing to learn from the past without fear of repetition. Though I feel disconnected from any sense of spiritual guidance, I tenderly acknowledge this disconnection and am connecting with spiritual guidance for inner peace. While I am overwhelmed by the thought of making significant life changes, I accept this overwhelm and am ready to embrace significant life changes for a better future. If you were tapping, you can stop tapping as we go into gratitude. Section 5. Preemptive gratitude for transformation. These affirmations are designed to uplift your spirit, align you with your highest self, and resonate with the boundless love and support that the universe offers you. I am grateful for the strength that each challenge last year has instilled in me. I am thankful for the opportunity to view my doubts as catalysts for growth. I appreciate my ability to transform negative cycles into positive outcomes. I am grateful for the courage to make the new year a better year. I am thankful for recognizing my worth and pursuing my goals. I appreciate reconnecting with my dreams and aspirations. I am grateful for the resilience to overcome personal and career challenges. I am thankful for the paths to financial stability and growth that are opening up for me. I appreciate learning from the past and moving forward with wisdom. I am grateful for feeling deserving of love and happiness. I am thankful for the courage to face and embrace new challenges. I appreciate the supportive and fulfilling relationships in my life. I am grateful for my intellectual and spiritual growth. I am thankful for realizing my potential and striving towards it with determination. I appreciate the newfound confidence and trust in myself. Section 6. Closing and next steps. Take a deep, rejuvenating breath. Congratulations on completing this transformative session. Take a note of how you feel in comparison to how you started, and consider journaling your notes about this session and any areas you'd like to explore. Be attentive to the potential reduction in the emotional weight of certain memories and actual circumstance shifts in your daily life. Note that it may take one, several, or many uses of this program to completely clear or reframe this pattern and beliefs. This program and affirmations serve to fortify your inner journey toward a more empowered state. Feel free to revisit them whenever you need to. For more details, see the link in the bio or description below.